Okay, abusuya eye kwame A plus and majority eye Caucus aye ne baako amana abusuya enye asam keto akra eye kwame A plus omo se omo hia no na enam eye de one Attorney General Dominic Ayine allegations no de unhia ensem akese a efi na no ba odi Attorney General atem no majority atenase enwo kire say masa ye hia ho emfa nye hwe cause ono onyo obi a say ye de oka ho a ofiri ma etosini ye de oka ho so a odi bibi bia ebreye omfa hwe nkan ho intimacy ano Kwame A plus no majority leader your friend Mahama Ayariga na free omo WhatsApp group krampa omo because omo say omo Kwame A plus ye abusuya na amaja ko aba be true hot fire on Kwame A plus ne nyoma bia one Attorney General ense emfata abusuya enye asem keto akwa mama yanko na yanko nkotie ensema ekoso medam ase
amukwa kwato se eji Attorney General one deputy Dr. Dominic Ayine oso ono oni mire soso nkwase asem zuo hwe obi yo hanu mo hu se de ni suban na bra botie o 18 years ni suban na bra botie onya 20 years 25 years onya 30 years wo ne day a on show maturity when bibia ye mu da enfa honi ne a wo beduro se wasen kwase asem wona adwiri mu a so se atitira so na kakabense woni tiri mu a the fact say bia owo 20 years no wodi nsem hunu doesn't mean say when you 35 when you 40 years when you 45 years enti no wisdom why ya dey obey apply common sense ni wisdom enti Attorney General so woni time e dey ma obi nkwase asem a wote social media so a wodi because wa wasadia ni asudie Dr. Dominic Ayine because never be one more what chance na be say ho a obi enu one more oye matured politician matured reasonable politician a obetina social media so aye ne mahunu bi a ensem fata ne oti 18 years na se ne awote ansa na awote ye titi time wo 18 years no wo ka se ye na aye na o ba na mo wo ba ya chem so na mo but wo nyini after 30 years ikono wo nyini wanyini tinema bi ho no mo a omfa hu nwura mu biem enema bi ho no mo a omfa hu nwura mu biem I wonder say whole constituency be kwa kwato abade ama A plus whole constituency wo be call as an independent candidate eya higwo mu central na constituency be to abade ama na A plus still na wa ye no niema te say do wo 18 years time no wo 18 years de wi anu obo ne bra de wi anu ye ne niema a whole constituency go mu central and for what that constituency opinion leaders yeah what that constituency middle class for yeah what that constituency now what that woman no represent one parliament now back to social media so din sem hunu because still now unye matured send your word ni sanse hu san kwase asem no e wo se wo pra na de to achi unye matured. You are not matured enough to represent, a certain constituency. Because I want you to do. Say what you mu ebie, what you mu do. Pa, and you may be an hour you would back to wachi. And a constituency can go more central for one more two about Eddie Emma who A plus no. Say we bu one more. What's not social media soon is anquasia semono, sansem no. Onya sada. Obi ani me plus the way we ya wo niema ba me na I thought say baby a wodru wo politics mu no ne e wodru no me na I thought say bia going forward no wo be bia wo be ye bia wo be show maturity ewom kasa heja etoto yensa e kire ye mensem e kire ye kakambe nsem asif say ye dru asif say we know it all no na me hu say baby a wodru no wodu obuo ne ani de ese ne fata Ebema the good people of Gomwa Central. But I say no what chira wa mo se sebe. Oma ye mistake. chire Gomua Central for say ama ye mistake papa and I don't think say we deserve a second term e Gomua Central because me say me Gomua Central and I me choma ba na me de ma wa eka that day ade na wo post to ye ewo social media wo Facebook page no nyamienu nukrani enka me kwa kofa semra ne sponge ka me twi me nsa sa se me nsa kokotwea ka me twi me nsa ka be ye me kraya seriously mummy enka no kure nkyere ye ho mumma yenka no kure emfa nkyere ye ho se me Gomua Central na me to abade ma A+ enka me kra man ka be ye me ya se me to abade ma wo. And yet the first time obi akọ parliament ni obi akọ parliament ya o comporting ho because onu say baby a waduru no eye nipa bi e na di ni kokoduru ho enye ne pe eye nipa bi e wo attorney general e de ba asem nko a e de na aba nko a ho attorney general Minister of Justice ede asem be nko a ede nko a ede nko a A+ ede be nko a adan ede be nko a hwe wese wo use ede describe mine no e wo social media so okay ede nko a ede be nko a ede ba asem nko a A+ so now that should bo brat said now what 18 years now what 20 years now what 25 years enipa hu heja say A+. Baby I do the enkwane sa o we ye independent member of parliament and I wo call ye say no NDC no parliament na si won mo no omu mu wo mu a independent MPs na mo no mu wo mu enye ma mu free mu entosini we betimi atwusu akọ MPP for side they don't care ense sahwe enfa hwe ma eye favor kwa na omo ye mu na omo agye mu edu maka wo mu ho first na bia numbers omo wo parliament ntino omo hwe say independent MPs e ba be ka wo mu no se no San 9th parliament we say no we independent MP na wo parliament one mo na sa wo do ho akwa bata NDC majority caucus that doesn't mean say wo free mu e beto sini they don't need you una we hia wo mo na I think say e be ye better say majority caucus now they no ho akwa ba wo mo no omo take action against A+. I am called for.
Now, the investigation in the National Service Ghost Names scandal has also progressed well, and we'll be filing charges against some of the persons involved from the first week of May. Also, in a few days' time. Other matters such as National Cathedral, mathematical sets, senior high school Wi-Fi are also nearing completion, and dockets are being prepared for prosecutions to begin. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, my fellow countrymen and women, as your Attorney General, I wish to assure you that I have sufficient reserves of integrity to continue to perform the task assigned me by His Excellency, the President of the Republic. I have never stolen before in my life and have never received a bribe in public office. All those who have dealt with me know this for a fact, and the President would not have appointed me his Attorney General if he had questions about my personal integrity. That is why it came to me as a big surprise when the Honorable Member for Gomua Central, the Honorable Kwame Asare-Obeng, aka A+, took to social media to make spurious allegations against me, calling me corrupt and a thief. Besides the name calling, the Facebook post in its totality was a palpable falsehood. I was never involved in the passage of the sanitation levy, as I was not a member of the Finance Committee of Parliament, let alone to be in a position to influence the composition of the membership of the committee. And I have the Hansard as documentary support for what I'm saying. I have the votes and proceedings of Parliament Unfortunately, I left them in the office. I think I have them here. Yes. So for the media, the report of the committee as well as the vote and proceedings are here. If you want to do some research on the matter that he alleged that I was involved and I channeled, I made sure that the membership of the committee was, changed, and then the monies from the sanitation levy were channeled to my friend, and so on and so forth. I'm not friends with whoever of the sanitation levy. But interestingly, A+ warned me in the post not to do anything silly and that he will come after me if I did. That is laughable. First of all, I do not act silly because I think through the consequences of my actions, not only for my person, but also for others. That is what we were taught in Notre Dame Minor Seminary, and I am proud to say, without fear of any contradiction, that I have kept faith with that principle. Secondly, the threat is laughable because I have nothing to hide. I am reliably informed that his basis of saying that I am corrupt and a thief is that I took campaign contribution from a businessman at East Legon known as Dr. Sledge, and that he also knows the people who donated pickups for my campaign. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if receiving donations for your campaign or getting a pickup for a campaign is thievery or corruption, then there are 276 thieves in Parliament, including the person who was making the allegation himself. So, ladies and gentlemen, if A+ has any evidence of corruption or thievery against me, I am challenging him today to call a press conference and present the evidence or present it to the police to investigate me. In contrast, the media should ask him about the silly thing that I was about to do, which frightened him so much into making that silly post about me. He should be asked what he knows about the National Service ghost name scandal and related matters. If he can give truthful answers to these questions, then Ghanaians will know why he took to social media to do what he did. But let him be warned that in my hometown of Zorongo, we do not fear mud being thrown at us. On the contrary, we walk into the mud to deal with the person doing the mud slinging. And I am prepared to walk into the mud with A+. Because what I have about him and the National Service scandal, he should come and tell you. I'm challenging him. He should come and tell you, the media, and stop cowardly hiding behind social media to make baseless allegations against people who have worked hard to earn a reputation. So, ladies and gentlemen, now the investigation in the National Service ghost names scandal has also progressed well, and we'll be filing charges against some of the persons involved from the first week of May, also, in a few days' time. Other matters such as
Parliament, that's not Parliament. Me na na ma de bia me ka. Obi nkwankwadi ni bone, e ma me defend wo bia. What true challenge the man the first press our year no. O ka say MPB wa Parliament wa mbodi. O ti wana wunim say ye wa. And then later, before Mobeko breaking, you see speaker I release 2 MPs for interrogation. And that's a work home. A+, yenum wa Ghana ha. Say Attorney General Aya Bonibia be catch Ghana for. Be catch ye. Catch Ghana for. But so better social media so. Any science and wouldn't dear massa. Sam kwara groni science hunu no a edura nwumira na moto wasa de moto ananso sem e wo sa platform so a se mo ye de no de parliament de fanko ho no adeɛ bi ona se nipa ye na se it make sense e wo se ye bia no ne ka cha wo se adeɛ we and it doesn't make sense. Attorney General Dr. Godfrey Dame Dr. Dominic Kayeni so why bibi na se wo enough evidence fa be catch because wa accuse you say national service scheme no authority no scandal God's name scandal no unim bibi fa ho unim bibi fa ho catch Ghana for say you know nothing about that scandal. But this, you know, sa allegation ni sa ensemhunu social media so ensemhunu die no. Obia e social is obia dani social media warrior. E wo Ghana hanom no. Masa. Sa wonam wo bonten baby. Yes, said there. Muni na ma bonten baby ye mo politics yi. E na wo se wo ye wo politics na wo ye sa wo social media no so dey different. But at the moment ya wo be Ghana Parliament one mo I represent a certain constituency no yentrans ne allow said that constituency will be taking enkwafo for granted ahimfu wom opinion leaders wom empanifo wom teacher for nurse for wom graduate for wom yen hwe so do onim be ye fom because nya wo ye no omo to aba edema wo mo no e na wo do omo animu ye fom wo bu omo animu tia wo ba so che so omo animu nyansa nti no mkoto aba ma wo because obi eni ho no mu a oye matured ye reasonable human being when yini pa wona dwene mu e wo politics mu a oye member of parliament e represent constituency bi wo Ghana ha obetna parliament e pie no wadi sansem hu no wo social media so da ni hu se bi da Ghana ha since anana ma mani free dia me starting media adwuma over 20 years ni me hu bi da so obi ye member of parliament now our parliament honomo na ni senior bia okuta that ministerial position no why na adwene se ono ane woga ono ane kenkon no ono de oka obi nka bi ono de agimisem bi otimi ka bi enkwase asem bi otimi ka bi ento obetena social media so no agimi ne ho saa masa mo wani na ho ni late o say the attorney general should see on wasting the time ye wadwuma ye on wasting the time wo ho but ade ba ko so hunu se Ghana as de bia me ka se ufi se bia nkwa no oga obi yoga sno ufi se bia se be wagimi obi agimi sno ufi se bia wabodam obi abodam sno yes sana Ghana tie so utimi hye suit na so obegimi a obi so betimi hye suit no so agimi bi ufi so ye makeup entu de bedin sem huna obi so betimi atwi nanim pa e de adin sem huna sno me Attorney General said ya woken kanka kra me fie free mu na se kire se ne euro bond nso bade ya e na make say enu 2028 MPP agu aside internally the omo anka say ye no say internal fractions na SCC mu no aside no kra no eniema President Mahama ni ministers e ba be ye no just on be gu MPP ya mutu MPP be gu Ghana ye hu niema bi say ya che say ye tifu we super much say air drop paper from Ghana and Kwana international market full well air drop here because of exchange rate inti city depreciation inti no be say me cabo for na me appointment tem but my hwe ye so a ma no be ke cabo so am nkofo dia yo me ringing tone oh city na ho de na wo fom ni inti no dollar no kra na che say eso timi ba fa ete pesos kra ye ntimi nti petrol so wa Ghana ha 8 years the Ghana for hu ya no because it's international market na ye kwa to petroleum product di aba no fuel ne di aba no LPG gas diesel and na friends no petrol di aba no se price no market price no ekwa from kra Ghana etibi kwa from because enu se yente so international market no na cedi no so no eda from say bram eda dollar no bu ni say ya dollar Ghana yetimi kan on my a country to say on my Ghana it got to a point here na ye ne Sri Lanka o sa Sri Lanka yo man ya ye de Ghana toto ho Sri Lanka entokwa ntwam hoda ekom kuro komman ne ye de Ghana toto Sri Lanka ho rating agencies Bloomberg num di bi ba ya na chese de omo ka kra kire se ewiase nyina wi Sri Lanka sika na ho odin aba from ACD under MPP 8 years wi Sri Lanka Ghana ye mobo ache Sri Lanka o ema Sri Lanka for kwa prime minister o mutu no Sri Lanka man we yi anya man bia yi wo ma fonfon yi ekom ne ntokwa na ye de Ghana o man a country called Ghana abibi man ni wa man Ghana near the to Sri Lanka ho because of bad leadership because of our conform memu ntino but here January February March April May 120 days no President Mahama ndru yo on 4 months ba hwenia asie dollar drop ye no ama ene gas fuel ya tete fuel so not once not twice ya tete so ko eti se nyankopon boa na say $2028 $1 kora no.
Okay, I will say I win it and some so our political highway so I Kwame A+ and HSM majority caucus in parliament on boy in about Kwamana and ye asam ketwa. But I must say Maje Penny Cocotis are audio at my aha a POG Media so but I must say